I want to give you guys some money. Dollars.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's been very, very challenging. We had to close for 3 weeks.
I didn't have this money from the start. I had to go out and earn it. I'm a reseller, so I buy stuff for cheap and then flip it at market value.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead.
Juneteenth started right here in Texas, a day when freedom finally reached the last enslaved people. But that freedom didn't come with wealth. That's still being built today. I'm giving out some cash to a small Black-owned business. There's a second person I'm giving out cash to as well. Let's see how much money I can make to give away. I started out by going to some thrift stores. I walked into both of those empty-handed, and I also walked out of those empty-handed. Then I went to 1, 2, 3, 4 pawn shops before I found these Funko Pops. They got some boxware on them and say some questionable stains, but I'm sure there's some collector out there that's willing to buy these. That new Superman movie is coming out soon, so the demand for Superman stuff should go up. That movie does look good, but they have tricked us before. Like when Superman 64 came out, I was too young to appreciate how bad that game really was. I bought 4 of them, and this is what it comes out to with taxes, and this is what I can resell them for. It's crazy how something like this, just a Funko Pop, can go for so much money. But that's what Juneteenth is all about, right? Not just having freedom, but having the power to buy, to own, to sell, to trade on your own terms. Economic freedom is just as important as any other type of freedom. I do like buying stuff from Facebook Marketplace. I found some good stuff on there lately, so maybe I even love buying stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. I was doing my usual scrolling and I saw this. The average person probably sees this and thinks it's an overpriced DVD player that they are never gonna use. But when I see something like this, I'm like, yeah, I can probably make a couple dollars off of this. I went through her other listings and saw something else with some potential resale value. I made her an offer for both. She accepted. Then I went to go pick it up.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Doing well?
I think we met your parents today, didn't we? Yeah, or
No. I was here to buy the Magnavox players.
I'm Tamika, this is my husband.
All right, nice meeting you.
All right.
Which one were you looking at again?
The Magnavox, and
What was the other
you have another Magnavox that's black. Oh, silver. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the one on top. Yeah.
Exactly what you were looking for?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be $48.71.
Okay.
Come from the Far East House or just around the corner?
How long you guys been in business?
It's been a year.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Happy 1 year.
Huh?
Happy 1 year.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Yes, we've been working hard. So we're here if you need us for any.
If these remote controls didn't come with it, I would have not bought this stuff. We as Americans tend to be pretty lazy sometimes. What is this? Looks like it's Whisking with Walt again. You know, the one where he whisks eggs for 28 minutes straight. I should change the channel. You would if you had a remote. Do I even have a remote? You lost it months ago, maybe years. You've been living like this. You've adapted.
Now, once your eggs reach that soft, whispery froth, not stiff peaks, just gentle clouds, we introduce a pinch of Himalayan pink salt.
He's not even cooking. He's talking about salt.
This isn't just salt. This is hand-harvested, mineral-rich, pre-Instagram Himalayan salt from ancient seabeds.
I'll just see how this ends. Those DVD recorders that pick up, that went smooth. But there's other times during this week that I tried to buy stuff and it didn't go so smooth. Like when I saw these Xbox games, I figured I can sell these for maybe $75 to $100 for the lot. He didn't put where he was at, so I messaged him. He didn't really give me a clear answer. Excluding these rural cities, Houston ranks number 2 in the US for total square miles. It's a big place. Him saying the Northeast, it could mean anything. So I politely asked him for more details. He didn't say anything back, and then I saw that he changed the price on those games. That is never a good thing. Now the new price was $25. Then he sent me his zip code, and that was like an hour away, so that was no good. I did shoot my shot with a bunch of other people, but it just wasn't working.
I see misery everywhere, it's getting to me. I cry, but they don't care. Oh.
Now it was Friday, and I wanted to try something a little different. I like going to flea markets, so I went to the local flea market on that Saturday. It wasn't until I got there that I found out that most of the sellers, they were in Canton, Texas, which is about 3 hours away. They do a big flea market out there at the first of the month. The flea market I was at, there was barely anybody there, so after 2 hours of walking around, I just left. The next day, I was back on Facebook Marketplace and I found some hope. He was close to me. It was a good price with no nonsense, so I went to go buy it. I'm telling you sorry in advance here. Something happened with my camera and the sun, so the quality isn't the best. I tried fixing this while editing, but this is the best I could come up with. Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
There's the controller and cable.
Okay.
I don't know if you're interested on. I have 3 GameCube controllers.
How much are those?
I'll do it for 20 for the 3 of them.
Okay, can I take a look at them?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream.
Did you get a lot of messages about this? Okay.
You were the first one, and then a lot of them start popping up.
Okay. All right, there's the 140. Those are 20.
All right.
Okay. All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Here are the games from the lot. Most of these are worth $20 to $40 each. There's one in here that's worth a lot more than that. I will show you that one later when I go over the total amount of money that I'm giving away. I went back on Facebook Marketplace and I saw an ad for some printers. Not the most exciting thing ever, but there is money to be had. They had these listed for 2 months and they dropped the price, so that tells me that they are negotiable. I sent them my offer and she said, come on down. The key word in the sentence being I. Here, I'm gonna even circle it for you so you don't miss it. And then I got a message from her that said this.
My cousin is about to arrive.
There's something very wrong with this sentence. Whenever I'm trying to buy something or sell something and I hear the words neighbor or cousin or my barber's ex-wife's nephew, that is never a good thing. Cross your fingers for me so I don't get scammed.
That's a good deal. We had gotten commercial printer.
Oh, those the ones that stand up?
The big
Oh, those
ones.
are, okay.
Because everybody in the office had individuals. Now these Dells, they're vehicles. They're old. But these little brothers, except for the big brother, the only problem with this one is the feeder.
Okay. Does it get stuck or it doesn't work at all?
It doesn't work at all.
Okay.
I mean, you can print under the glass, but the something's broken on the feeder.
Okay.
But those little tiny brothers, they work.
Do you know if there's any problems with any of the other ones? Just so
The Dells, they're just old.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Some were already out of the office
Okay.
before I came.
I'll start with the big ones and I'll put as much as I can. I don't know if I can fit it all. Hopefully it fits.
Your seats go down?
Yeah, I got it already.
Okay.
I got it already. Okay, so here's the 75.
Okay.
Okay. And
So yours.
all right, thank you. Oh yeah, for my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
What's your YouTube?
It's I'ma resell it with 2 M's.
I saw the camera on the ground over here, and I'm like, did Garcia put a camera on the floor? He's got cameras everywhere, and
I got almost everything to fit in there. Those monitors were only worth about $10 each, so I just donated those to a thrift store on the way back. The place where I'm staying at is on the 5th floor, and they don't have an elevator. And it was only close to 100 degrees outside, so it wasn't the easiest thing to get all those printers upstairs. On to my very last pickup. I saw some toner, and the truth is I didn't even want to go get it, but there is money to be made, and I have an excuse to use some nighttime drone footage. So here you go.
All good, man.
Okay.
How you doing, brother?
Good, how you doing?
All good,
20.
man. Awesome.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, no problem. No problem. Thank you.
none of them been
Okay.
So
All right.
all good.
Okay, have a good night.
All good, man.
Bye. You've seen me go out and buy all this stuff, and that's cool and all, but what really matters is what sold. So let's see how much money I made, and most of this stuff sold over on eBay. I went 3 for 3 on those toners. One sold for $50 and the other 2 sold for $60 each. Those Funko Pops, I went 2 for 4. Lex went for $60 and Lois sold for $25. On those recorders, I sold the cheaper one for a 50 piece. On that Nintendo 64 stuff, I went 9 for 13. Doom, Mario Kart, and Smash Bros sold for $40 each. Star Fox went for $20, and Conker's Bad Fur Day, yeah, that brought in $110. Those 2 GameCube controllers sold for $30 each. The system, I posted it up on Facebook. I forgot to crop out my crusty toes, but the buyer didn't care and came through and bought it anyway. Here's Mario 64.
There's that. There's 60, and then I'm going to Venmo you there.
Okay. And then here's the cables and the rest of the stuff.
Yep. And then we just 30, right? For the
Yep.
game? Yeah.
754. Okay, I got it.
All right.
All right,
Great
thanks,
day,
man.
sir.
The printers, I went 6 for 10. Most of them sold for about $100, except for that one Brother printer.
except for the big brother, the only problem with this one is the feeder.
Okay. Does it get stuck or it doesn't work at all?
It doesn't work at all.
It took some finessing, but I was able to fix the feeder, and it sold for $300 plus a cherry on the top. I mean, plus another $70 on top for shipping. Here is the total amount of money that I'm giving away. My plan was to find someone selling on the street, peanuts, water, something like that, but I couldn't find anyone. And then I saw this homeless guy. He was switching between trying to clean windshields and holding his sign, and he saw me too. I respect that he's trying to offer some type of service instead of just straight up begging, so I gave him some money. Hey boss, how you doing, man? My name is Shagan. Yeah. What's your name? Stuart. Okay. I'm just giving out a little bit of money for Juneteenth, so I wanted to give you a little bit. Yeah, so. If you could just not spend it on any alcohol or drugs.
Say again?
No alcohol, no drugs. Okay. All right. That's $245.
You got a platform.
Have a good day, man. Okay. This next stop, I did do some research and I found them on Facebook instead of just driving around and hoping for the best. So here we go. I'm here now. The place is behind me. I'm kind of nervous. I've just been sitting in my car for a few minutes. So yeah, gonna go give the money away now. Okay. Are you the owner?
Yeah.
I'm Shagan, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
I was doing I'm raising money for small black-owned businesses for Juneteenth. So I just wanted to give you guys some money. I want to give you guys some money.
You want to give some money?
Yeah. So it's like $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like we're it's been very, very challenging. We had to close for 3 weeks at our old location.
Okay.
So we just reopened and like business has been picking up, so I really appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I read about that a little bit online about the move. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta tell my mom.
Okay. Yeah. I am making a video about this. Is there anything about the restaurant or yourself that you want to share? If only if you want to. It's only if you want to.
I can't even process this right now, but me and my mom, we started the sauce together, and it's just been us. Like we're a team, and I just graduated from college, and this is my dream. So. Every customer that walks in here, I'm just, excited to serve and be of service and just find more ways to increase the black dollar and black wealth, because that's really important to me, and just create generational wealth for my family. So I appreciate this.
Okay.
It's gonna go to the right place.
Okay.
We're looking at new locations. So,
okay. Yeah.
That's all I want people to know. We have great food, great vibes. We're family owned, and that we just love to serve. That's my purpose in life. So. Okay.
Yeah, my sister, she had a business for a little bit, a restaurant for a few years. I know how hard it is. I worked there, helped out a little bit, and it's a lot going on compared to I have a business too, but it's just way different than a restaurant.
It's just different because you're dealing with the public, a lot more often, but that's what I missed. We have our sauce company that I started when I was 14.
Okay.
And the reason why I wanted to reopen the restaurant was because I missed being able to interact with the customers, because once my bottle got on shelf, I'm not there every day at HEB to interact or tell people our story or see their first reaction.
Yeah.
And I wanted that personal connection touch back. And so that's why I was like, we gotta bring the restaurant back.
Okay.
So, but if any of your community, if they're not local, you can get our sausage on our website or on Amazon.
Okay.
And, we're still growing that business too. We're managing 2 businesses, but they go hand in hand, and we just love what we do.
Okay.
I'm gonna call my mom, because she probably wants to say thank you as well. Hello. Oh my God, you won't believe what just happened. Gave us a gift. He gave us $1,000.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You don't understand what that means. That's we're really trying to raise money now. We got to raise $15,000 to move into our new space. So every penny, God sent you through those doors. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you.
You are welcome. Very welcome. Hopefully it helps out.
Oh no, it will.
It will help out.
I can show you the email that we got today with our lease and all of the money that we have to raise in the next 30 days.
Okay.
So you are a blessing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We gotta make sure we get him some things.
He just had him. He was just sitting here eating. I am so grateful, and God's gonna continue to bless you for blessing others.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome.
Got you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
I can't say thank you enough.
Yep. Okay. Doing good things.
So are you.
Okay, trying. Okay, see ya.
You have a great day.
You too.
Okay?
Bye.
A great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice.
But even now, generations later, freedom doesn't always look like fireworks or headlines. Sometimes it's a quiet moment. Like when I was 18, I had just bought this Gatorade at 7-Eleven. I paid for it all in change because I had just cleaned out my car and I wanted to get rid of the change. this lady, she saw me paying with change and she assumed I was broke, and she gave me $5. She told me that maybe one day someone would have to give it to her. She wouldn't let me explain myself, and she wouldn't take the money back. She just left the store. And that was the only time in my life that a stranger gave me straight cash for no reason. But maybe it just comes together full circle with me giving this money away for Juneteenth. This time last year, I would not have been able to do this. I had a really big car repair that I had to pay for.
This brand new, the box just a little messed up.
How much is the Legos and the 10?
The new, give me $25.
How much for the heaters?
You know how we deal. Where you need to be. I know you hustling, you know I'm hustling. Where you gotta be.
If you want to see what happened, go ahead and click the video on the screen.
Imagine if we would have never chased our passion. What happened? We probably would have never knew what happened. They was all just talk.